I hope the renters give you their rent money tomorrow.
That
And
would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. But if not, there's other things that I can do. If they don't, there's other things I can do. You know, I'm sure the trolls or the frosts or whatever are thinking maybe they got a victory. No, they ain't got no victory because there's always options. There's always options. And but I ain't gonna lose my property. I mean, you know, if it really did look like I was going to lose my property, I'd just put it up for sale. Problem solved. You know, I just say, hey, you know, fuck your taxes. I'm putting this shit up for sale. Fuck you. Now, what are they going to do? Say no? I mean, they can't say no. I just put the shit up for sale, and then fuck them all, and take that money, hop on me a plane to Mother Russia, and go hang out with Vlad, my former enemy. Ironically, you know, if I lose everything tomorrow, I've still had a good run. I've had a good run. I defeated these fucking trolls in court when it mattered the most. So, you know, I've had a good run. I lost
yeah, you
everything.
did.
I lost everything, but you know, but I still have my dignity and I still have my sanity and I still have, you know, because I should have lost my sanity and dignity a long time ago, but I haven't. I still got those things, and so you know, the trolls weren't able to take that away from me. They managed to get everything else, but they can't take my dignity or my sanity. So as long as I got that, I'm okay. And as long as I got the floppy dog, I think I'm okay too, huh, Floppy? You know, I got a message saying that hopefully things will turn around later on in the month. I hope that's the case. I
You might
hope
have to
that.
just start knocking on these doors and saying, "Hey, you got to start paying rent, or you're gonna have to get the fuck on out of here,
Well,
man."
exactly. I'm, you know. Well, see, they think I'm penniless. They think I ain't got no money, and so you know, because it costs money to boot these fuckers off my property. You know, you got to pay 200 and something to the damn court. And then you got to pay another
But I
60.
thought you said Tim found some good people to put in these
Well, I
places.
thought they were good people too, but you know, I mean, here, what this one's 2 months behind, that one's a month behind, the one over at Larry's is a month behind. So maybe they didn't. You know, maybe this whole damn thing was a setup. You never know. You never
Yeah.
know. So, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm just ready. I'm thinking seriously about just selling the property and literally taking Putin up on his offer. I mean, I can sell this property and sell my truck, and I can be on a plane to fucking Mother Russia just that fucking quick, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking I-75 isn't far away.
Yeah. They take the airport right to get your ass on out of there. Yeah.
I may. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. At
Well, I
least
hate
the
to lose
trolls
you. I
won't
hate
be.
to lose you. Yeah.
At least the trolls won't be able to do shit to me. That's for damn sure.
Mm,
I
that's
I
true.
still am absolutely amazed that Clay County hasn't sat back and thought about what all they've done to my family at the behest of a bunch of goddamn fucking domestic terrorists on the
Yeah.
fucking internet. Killed my mother, killed my father, drive my wife insane, steal my kids, steal all my stimulus checks, steal all my inheritance money, tried to steal the property several times, tried to kill me numerous times, and Clay County is totally okay with it. Not one Frost is in jail. They haven't went after none of these fucking trolls online. So I guess I have to assume Clay County is totally okay with everything that's been done to my family. I have to assume that because the
You have
Frost should
to.
be in
Yeah.
jail. These dumbasses actually expect me to throw the Frosts in prison. It's like, wait a minute. Did they commit a crime? Yes. They came into court with 2 fake documents. They killed my father, killed my mother, drove my wife insane. James Arnold Frost comes out here and tells mom, "Yeah, kick Andrea off the property," and her
That's
not
right.
guilty of a damn thing. You know who's doing that shit? Me?
They
No.
should get. They should get the chair at least
They
minimum.
should get the chair, and I don't understand it. Murder, I guess, is okay in Clay County. Apparently, Clay County don't give a fuck about none of this shit that's happened to my family. And that is what's really scary, is that
Yeah.
a bunch of domestic terrorists and convicted criminals. Remember, folks, Darren Morrison, convicted criminal. Charlie Miller, convicted criminal. Larry Frost, convicted criminal. And when I say the word domestic terrorist, Tiffany Moser, domestic terrorist. Doug McGuire, domestic terrorist. Aaron Gray, domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
I'm not talking shit here. I'm talking about literal criminals, literal domestic terrorists. We're able to get a local government to destroy an entire man's family and steal literally everything he got and block him from getting anything else. And nobody in Clay County has stepped back and said, hey, wait a minute. We just destroyed a man's entire family at the behest of a bunch of fools on the fucking internet. Maybe we fucked up.
Yeah.
But see,
yeah, you would think so, right?
But apparently nobody has fucking common sense in Clay County. It all got breeded out or some shit. Because apparently nobody's really sat back and said, hey, wait a minute. We've done something horrible here. We've done something evil here. But they can't. It doesn't register up here. It's not registering in their fucking heads. Apparently, I mean that's the only thing I can figure. You know, because a little bit of common sense would have kicked in by now, I would think. You know, especially with the county attorney. The county attorney would have been like, "Hey, wait a minute. You know, maybe we're rushing the gun on this. Maybe we ought to give the man the back child support. Maybe we ought to give him the money he's owed for locking him out illegally, locking him out of his double wide. Maybe we ought to give him his kids back. Maybe we ought to give him back pay and damages. I mean, I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damage to these properties because of the frost. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. That roof is going to have to be replaced. Well, how much you think that is? You think that's a couple $100? No, that's thousands of dollars. Every bit of damage the frost has done to this property is thousands of dollars of damage. It ain't a few $100 to fix. Ain't nobody going to get up on that roof and fix that entire fucking roof. Because see, once you dig into it, you know, oh, well, there's just a little spot in the bathroom. Yeah, but once you dig into the wood, you got to dig back to good wood. You can't just stop at that black spot there. You got to dig back until you get to good wood, because if you don't, it's all going to collapse any goddamn way. So we're looking at potentially replacing the entire fucking roof. Look what they done to my fucking family. My parents are dead. My wife is in a goddamn insane asylum. Look what they done to my family. So yeah, maybe he should be left alone. Maybe you should file a fucking lawsuit. I think it's time these fuckers went to jail. Somebody needs to go to fucking jail for what was done to my family. That's what needs to fucking happen. How would you like it if your parents were dead, Todd? How would you like it if your wife was in an insane asylum? How would you like it if your kids got come out here and took away from you for no fucking reason? How would you like that, Todd? I got a funny feeling you wouldn't like it if it was happening.
He wouldn't like that at all. He wouldn't like that at all.
I got a funny feeling you wouldn't like it if it was happening to your family. Call it a hunch. This is bullshit, man. This is bullshit. And Todd, you are absolutely 100% responsible, because you should have been on your fucking YouTube channel making videos against these trolls, telling them they went too far, telling them that they've hurt innocent lives because of this shit. Them kids never got to have a childhood because of this shit. Because CPS is coming out taking them away all the time. They never even got to have a fucking childhood. You could have used your YouTube channel to went after these trolls and tell them to shut the fuck up, leave that man alone, and do everything you can to call Clay County and try to get this shit reversed. That's what you should have done, Todd. But you didn't do it, did you? No, you fucking did not. No, you did not. So don't tell me this shit that you ain't accountable for this, because you are. Because you had the ability to stop it and you didn't. So you're just as guilty as they are. Just as guilty. You could have stopped this shit. You didn't want to. You thought it was funny.
They don't want to stop it.
You know, I know that somebody somewhere in the goddamn state of motherfucking Kentucky should have a brain and step back and say, wait a minute, this man's entire fucking family was wiped out. He lost everything. And then the motherfucking Robert motherfucking Stivers blocks me from getting my goddamn disability SSI and VA. I even had a fucking lawyer lined up. Isaacs was working to get me my shit. Congressman Stivers of the state of Kentucky calls Corbin and literally blocks my attorney, Isaacs from getting my disability, my SSI, and my VA. Yeah, he fucking did. Yes.
Isn't that like an abuse of his authority or something?
Just like he called up to London and cut off my food stamps, just like he called Jackson Electric over in Jackson County and cut off my electric, just like he called Manchester Water in Manchester, Kentucky and cut off my water. Yes, he fucking called Corbin and shut off and blocked me from getting my shit. Well, blocked my attorney. Because Isaacs emailed me back, said we can't do nothing. We can't get in there to get your stuff. Well, who has the power to do that? Stivers is the only one I know that's got that kind of power because he's a Kentucky congressman. Let him fucking go to court. Let him take me to court. Take me to court, Stivers. Take me to court, you son of a bitch.
All right, Vaughn. Let's not get too fucking wild.
No, I hope he does. Because if he does, then I'll put it all out there. Like I'm over there starving to death. I'm over there starving to death because he cut off my food stamps up in London. I had to contact a state supervisor to get my goddamn food stamps turned back on. A state supervisor. Well, who the fuck has the power to shut shit off at the state level? Stivers is the only one that has that power. He's the only one that has that power. Nobody else has that power. He's the only one. So anybody that says Stivers didn't do it, you're a fucking liar. And I'll tell you to your face, you're a goddamn liar. When shit gets shut off at the state level, it has to be a state congressman that did it. Duh. This is not hard to figure out. This is pretty easy to figure out. And that dog out there laying dead was the sweetest thing you ever met. She was a sweetheart.
That is sick.
She would come up to me and she would cry. She would whine and cry and want to be held. And I'd give her a big old bear hug. And, you know, it was just horrible. Horrible. You people need to fucking die. Every goddamn one of you goddamn YouTube trolls need to fucking die. The fuck's the matter with you motherfuckers? And YouTube, you should be held accountable for this shit. Because you're allowing it to happen. You could stop this shit, YouTube, anytime you fucking want it. You could. There's no way them trolls should have been allowed to be on your service for no 15 goddamn years harassing the fuck out of people. I thought harassment was against your terms of service, YouTube. Apparently it ain't. Apparently it ain't.